Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from the North Fork, South Branch, Potomac River. It may sound like a lot, and you know what? It is. But it's also one of the most heavily stocked places in the entire state of West Virginia. We are near the tourist mecca of Seneca Rocks right now. It's one of those places where they stock 4 species of trout, and we came in here on a Saturday. We never film on Saturdays, reason being there's so many people out there. It is hard to find a spot to make a cast, and that was the case today. Ooh, got him.
That's a good golden too.
Perfect timing.
Ooh, lucky run up there. He's gonna lose him on purpose. The golden count went up again. Back on him again. Switched streams here today. Got another golden, but this is actually a little bit bigger than the goldens I've caught this week. Check out this beautiful fish.
Alright, I've been switching back and forth on peach garlic and garlic salmon egg. You know, once they turn off on the peach garlic, I switch back to this, and that's how I've been picking up a lot of bites. I got a size 10. That's a caddis there. I've been taking enough here just to cover that hook a little bit there. Rolling it up into a ball and just plunking it in the hole. And that's how I've been getting my bites today. Another bookie. Another brookie on garlic salmon egg firebait, and I tell you what, this one just destroyed it. All these fish down here are liking that firebait. We're gonna send them home.
I'm Jim Hedrick with the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources. I'm the hatchery program manager for the state of West Virginia. This is actually called the North Fork of the South Branch of the Potomac River. That's a pretty long name. This is a very really mountainous river. We actually stock this river for between 30 and 40 miles of this river with put and take fish. This river starts actually in the state of Virginia and then comes through the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, flowing north, and connects with the Potomac River. So it's a very long river system, and at this area that we are today in Pendleton County, it's very high elevation. It's well over 2,000 feet, about 2,500 feet here. So it's very conducive for trout fishing way up in the mountains. Nice cold water, just an excellent trout fishing stream.
Just crushing them now. It's almost every cast. Rainbows and some few brook trout mixed in.
Once again, the brookies love firebait. It's incredible.
Don't give out the secret.
Well, secret's out, dude.
Alright, as you see, it's like every single cast, man. I'm like the designated net man right now. We got 3 of them in here, 2 rainbows and a beautiful brookie. We're gonna send them home. It's a nice looking one here. Home for some other buddy to catch. And there he goes. Here's the brookie we got. Beautiful colors, solid fish. He wants to go home. And the last one, another beautiful rainbow. There he goes.
Division of Natural Resources actually stocks this river for between 30 and 40 miles, and we stock it. It's one of our weekly stocking streams. Every week this river receives between 1,800 and 2,000 pound of trout, and for an entire year it will get stocked 18 times. So you have a river here that's getting stocked with between 35 and 40,000 pound of trout a year. So incredible number of trout put in this river. It is very popular. A lot of people fish here. Just some great fishing opportunities just for miles, or places where you can just get out and walk and kind of get away from the road a little bit. So it's a great fishing opportunity. For this particular river, we stock basically 4 different species of fish. We stock the brown trout, we stock brook trout, which is a native species to West Virginia. We stock rainbow trout, and then we kind of call it a different species. It's our special golden rainbow trout, actually created here in West Virginia, and we selectively breed that fish here. So, and of course, it's that bright gold color. It is really just a golden rainbow, a golden phase of that. Very popular with anglers, very popular with children. So we stock that fish, and a lot of people really like to come out and fish for that particular fish. It's kind of like a novelty. So we stock all 4 species of those trout throughout this river.
All right, man, I tell you what, firebait's the bite today. A little bit of peach garlic and garlic salmon egg firebait. We've been switching it up a little bit, back and forth, and these brookies are just destroying it. As soon as it hits the bottom, it's like game on. Nothing fancy, just rolling it up into a good sized ball. As soon as it hits the bottom, it's game time. Alrighty. Another brook trout, firebait special.
It's amazing. The brook trout hit the firebait instantly. The rainbows are all over the eggs right now. Alright, so we moved a little bit downstream, and we're looking for some golden rainbows, and we found one in about 100 and 200 yard stretch, trying to see if we can get them to bite. This section of the river is all roadside and heavily pressured. So with it being 6 o'clock at night, I'm sure that a lot of people have tried to catch him today. Every time we try to catch one of these goldens, these rainbows just pound us.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a good rainbow. Ooh. Yeah, good looking bow.
That's a thick one, dude.
Yeah.
Chunked up rainbows out there hiding behind a rock. We were fishing for a golden. He picked it up, and we always like catching bonus fish.
You know, we ended up fishing below a bridge that they had stocked previously, and there were probably 6 to 8 to 10 anglers out there when we walked up. So we walked up next to them. What did? We grabbed our firebait out of the box. Nobody else but us was using firebait in that hole. We had garlic salmon egg, we had peach garlic, and then we had brook trout biting on every single cast. It definitely turned some heads. Well, when we needed to get our rainbows for the video, we switched it up a little bit and used chartreuse garlic salmon eggs. Boy, the garlic and the green color seems to work on those rainbows every single time. And then of course the orange deluxe. We had spent all week using yellow jackets here. It's figured, you know what? It's time to switch over to those orange deluxe. We did. We caught tons of fish on them as well. So you ever need a great place to go? Anywhere in the neighboring states, anywhere in West Virginia, this is one of the most beautiful places to go. And with more than 40 miles of stocked water, there's always a place to fish, even on a busy weekend like this one. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.